Tonight, we are stepping back almost 2,000 years, but not to marble palaces, golden crowns, or the speeches of emperors. No, tonight, you're not Julius Caesar. You're not a senator. You're not even a gladiator. You're just you, dropped unprepared into the daily grind of the Roman Empire. A world of sandals, sewage, and state-sponsored crucifixion. And trust me, this isn't going to be glamorous. So before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe. But only if you actually enjoy what I do here. And in the comments, let me know where you're watching from and what time it is for you. I love seeing people tune in from all over the world. Now, dim the lights. Maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum. And let's slip back in time, together. Waking up in a Roman tenement, you open your eyes to yelling. Not an alarm clock, but the sound of chickens, a donkey braying, and a baby crying somewhere down the hall. Congratulations. You've just woken up in a Roman insula, an ancient apartment building. Think of it as a multi-story death trap held together with wood, clay, and very questionable architecture. You're probably on the 3rd or 4th floor. That means you're poor. It also means that when someone spills olive oil above you, there's a good chance your ceiling collapses. Your room is barely bigger than a walk-in closet. Stone walls that sweat in the summer and freeze in the winter. No window, just a hole that lets in smoke. And the occasional pigeon. Your mattress? Stuffed with straw and lice. Your blanket smells like damp wool and regret. No furniture. No kitchen. Cooking inside is forbidden, because one small fire could burn down the entire building. And fire codes haven't been invented yet. Your prized possessions? A clay cup, a beat-up tunic, maybe a wooden comb, if you're feeling fancy. Oh, and that chamber pot in the corner? Yeah, that's your bathroom. Morning business. You grab the pot, shuffle down the rickety stairs, trying not to trip. Because if you fall, you're not just embarrassed, you're probably dead. The streets are waiting. Narrow, filthy, buzzing with life. And so is your bladder. Rome has no sinks, no toilets, no privacy. So you head for the nearest latrina, the public restroom. Restroom is a generous word. It's a long stone bench with holes cut into it. No dividers. No doors. Just strangers sitting shoulder to shoulder, doing their business together. It's not silent, either. Businessmen discuss grain prices. A soldier complains about his back pain. And across from you, a man eating olives, making eye contact. Then comes the sponge, the tessorium, a communal sponge on a stick, dipped in vinegar water. In theory, you rinse it before using. In practice, that sponge has seen things no sponge should see. You wipe, you pray, you leave quickly. The streets of Rome. Back outside, the city is awake. Vendors shout about fresh figs, olives, and cheap wine. Fish guts rot in the sun. Donkeys drag carts through the mud. And beggars tug at your tunic, pleading for a coin. The smell is overwhelming. Smoke, sewage, sweat, bread baking, animals defecating, all at once. You dodge a puddle, only to realize it's not water. Above, someone dumps their chamber pot out the window. If you're lucky, it misses you. This is Rome, the beating heart of an empire, and a place that constantly tries to kill you. Work and survival. So, what do you do for a living? If you're unskilled, maybe you haul water, unload carts, or clean latrines. If you're unlucky, you're a slave, forced into whatever job your master demands. If you're desperate, maybe petty theft. But one wrong step, A building collapse, a horse cart, a soldier in a bad mood. And that's it. There's no workers' comp, no ambulance, no second chances. Food and drink. Eventually, hunger drives you to the market. If you've got a few coins, you might buy bread. Flat, rough, and full of grit from the millstone. Your teeth will pay the price. A handful of olives. Maybe some watered-down wine. Meat. Forget it. That's for the rich. Fish sauce, called garum, is the flavor of the poor man's diet. It's fermented, it's pungent, and it's on almost everything. But hey, at least you're not starving. Not today. Entertainment, Roman style. By afternoon, the city shifts. Shops close. Crowds gather. Maybe you join them at the amphitheater. Gladiators fight. Blood spills. The crowd cheers louder than any modern stadium. It's not Netflix. It's not football. It's men killing each other for your entertainment. And if you're too poor for a ticket, don't worry. There's always the tavern. Cheap wine, dice games, gossip, a brawl or two. The kind of night out where you hope to leave with the same number of teeth you arrived with. Nightfall in Rome. As the sun sets, Rome doesn't get safer. The streets have no lights. Shadows hide thieves, drunks, and worse. There's no police force. If you scream for help, maybe someone comes. Maybe they don't. Fires break out often, and when they do, whole blocks vanish in smoke. You climb back up the crooked stairs of your insula, crawl onto your straw mattress, and hope the ceiling doesn't cave in overnight. Closing reflection. This is Rome. Not the marble, not the glory, not the history books, but the daily grind, lived by millions of ordinary people. You are not Caesar. You are not a general. You are just one soul in the empire's beating heart, trying to survive another day. So next time you flush your toilet, or turn on a light, or lock your door and sleep safely, take a moment to appreciate it, because 2,000 years ago, you would have traded everything you had for just one night in the modern world. That's your day in the Roman Empire, unforgiving, gritty, and absolutely human.